is resilience, something that is thrust upon you and you learn it? Or what is it that you find in the people that you've met, through your charity work? What have you learned about them? What are the differences about how they cope and what?
Look, I think early on when challenges, and we're talking about fundamentally people that have a disabled child, for example, which is in many cases is not known before the event. So firstly, you have a very sudden cataclysmic event, which you don't know very much about, and then you have to try and identify the support mechanisms that will help you through that process. But the initial, I think one of the great things about the human being is that the ability to instantly step up for most people in situations is quite extraordinary, and it's very inspiring in that space. And I've had so many inspirational touch points with people over the last 30 odd years in relation to that. The people that have really just gone bang. Okay, the ball game's changed. I've got a clear path. I've got to get on top of this, and there's no recriminations. There's no blame game. It's just okay. What's the best way forward? So I think one of the things possibly we've lucked out on a little bit in our school system is that we're not teaching our children to be to show that resilience. And I think for people that it's thrust upon like that, that is that natural resilience that we have inside of us, and subsequently we learn through life, through people like Arabella with those programs, which sound fantastic, how to be resilient. So I think the two are very important together. But I think it's very hard if you don't have a natural tendency to be resilient. To start with nothing in the petrol tank, so to speak, would make it much harder for you.
Interesting. Arabella, what do you think?
Absolutely. So what Ian's talking about is a beautiful state of mind where someone is fully charged and they're becoming fully adaptable. And as human beings, we've adapted throughout the ages to all sorts of different conditions. And so that's at the basis, a part of our primal part of our being is to be flexible and adaptable. But what Ian said is about making sure that we're fully charged. And that's a really important thing. And most people don't know how to charge their own batteries. So how do I meet my own psychological needs so I can now interact with this situation under great pressure or distress? And that's really important. For example, some people need social interaction. They need to have face-to-face. They need to be around people in order to feel like they're fully charged. And how do you do that when you're stuck in your home, maybe living alone? That becomes very challenging.